First move. Oh, Fling. Weakness policy, weak armor. Oh dear. I don't know if I live this. Oh. Oh, I do. Damn. Go Komodo with its massive amounts of bulk. Let's go. That could have gone really badly. Yo guys, it's me Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Warlords. We are bringing you a very delayed week 4 match. We are currently in week 5 at time of recording, almost at the end of it. But we have got our 4th match. Our 4th match is against a replacement. Due to circumstances, the Tokyo Terrors ended up having to step down from the league, and in their place is another familiar face to the league and the channel, although I haven't played against him for a while. It is Dr. Dave. Many might recognise him as the Crumach Colossals, but he is in fact playing as the... Oh my god, I've forgotten what he's playing as. I think it's the Aberrus with Alchemies. So, yeah, that's who we're up against today. I'm just trying to pull up his team, but my mouse is being very unresponsive. So that's always fun. So much so that I can't even see anything on my screen. There we go. I'll have to go somewhere else to find it. Sorry guys. Love it when technology works. Might be able to find it this way. There we go. Alright, so yeah, he's got King Gambit, very annoying mon. Serral Flash Fire, super annoying, but even worse when you've got a Zoroark on the team, a Hisuian version. So that's King Gambit with Zoroark and Serral That's already like horrible to face. He's got 2 grass types in Superior and Breloom. Hatterene is his Trick Room setter. He does have Stony J or Stone Journer. Mienshao is on there as his Fake Out Mon. He does have Rampardos and Dragalge as remnants of the old coach. I don't think they'll come. Dragalge could come, and it would be annoying, to be honest. I don't love that. And then he's got Volbeat, which is annoying for me, who obviously has Illumise. Like, I don't love that. It's the same mon. It is the same mon, and the speed tie, the prankster, it's god awful. So I just decided not to bring it. I'm not bringing Tailwind. In fact, I'm not bringing any speed control because I'm not bringing any Chimecho either for Trick Room. So it's a very difficult match, I think. I suppose I do have some sort of speed control. I added it on last minute, which is the Thunderwave Jolteon, as you can see. So I've got a very mixed defenses team. Like, a lot of my mons are EV'd such that they survive a lot of things, and they often enough are only getting 2 shots on the board for most of the mons. It's just very difficult to EV to survive things and actually do the relevant damage calcs, because they actually resist a lot of my primary modes of offense, so it's taking myself to be a little bit slower. With the Terra Stella with the Rillaboom with the Grassy Seed Acrobatics, because the team's kind of weak to flying in general. The Acrobatics is very nice to get rid of the 2 grass types that are on their team, as well as any Terra grasses that might pop up. I have been noticing a lot of people have been doing Terras to resist Rillaboom recently. And high horsepower kind of gets walled by Terra Grass as well, but it does well against the fire types, which is why it's good into Serral Edge. With the Stellar Terra, because a lot of the calcs are... Grassy Glide can pick up a few KOs in 2. Better off with Terra Grass, mind. But the Acrobatics gets the KOs on a few mons, it being with the Stellar Boost, and the same high horsepower. That Stellar Boost gets me a good roll to Oko a Serral Edge. The speed on the Rillaboom is pretty slow. Like, it's both good and bad thing. Like, if it's slower than the Cerulege, I'm at least hitting it after it's already got the Bitter Blade recovery off, but if I'm hitting it before, then I might be doing more damage anyway. So it's very unsure. But their team is like very mixed in the speed tiers, so I'm not 100% sure which is the best player there. But like the Rillaboom is very bulky. It's very good for like defensive bulks. It's taking a couple of hits. Most of the time two-shotted by things, except for like stab, super effective special moves where it's just not able to really survive that great. The Jolteon, we're running with the Terra Blast, Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Detect. The Thunderwave is there as some sort of speed control. I just needed a fourth move really on it, and I didn't know what else to run. So, because Thunderbolt basically two-shots most of the things on his team, the Terra Flying is very good offensively onto his team as well because he hasn't got a lot of defensive coverage against it. It also helps me hit the certain Terra types that resist electric. Obviously not electric, but I don't fully expect electric Terras to come from him. But like, it is Dave. I don't know. Dave is known to be a bit wild with some of his builds. So yeah, we got a mixed defense build. We've got enough offense in which a Life Orb for 252, but being jolly, timid, can two-shot like King Gambit or one-shot it if it's Terra Flying. It's able to take a Sucker Punch from King Gambit pretty well. Kowtow Cleave and Bitter Blade are all two-shots on this. So much so I think that I even survive a Life Orb chip, which is pretty helpful. Then we've got, for example, up here we have Tinkaton. I didn't do loads of calcs with this Tinkaton. It's Terrifier just to take those hits on the fire types a little bit better. They don't have the best ground, I don't believe. I could be tripping on that. Let me have a look. Yeah, like they don't have the best ground coverage with them having two rock types, and honestly, I don't see any ground coverage on any of the mons that they have, like King Gambit, Cerulege, or Hatterene, Mian Xiao, Sip. So like, it should be a relatively okay type to go for. It helps me against the Cerulege. It helps me against the King Gambit because obviously King Gambit would be hitting me for Iron Heads for neutral, but now it has to think about the fire. It's good for the Superior, keeping that resistance. It removes my weakness to fire types from like Cerulege as well. So it's going for the pickpocket. I didn't get anything from Moldbreaker. I could get a few things out of pickpocket though if they like knock me off and stuff. So, which they have a few knockoff mons. Something you'll notice when we actually get into the match is that their team is very much anti-debuff. Like, with them having Cerulege and Contrary Superior and then Hatterene with the Magic Bounce, it's actually very difficult to debuff them in the way that I would love to do. Like, I'd love to run Electro Web, I'd love to run like Charm or Intimidate and stuff. I just can't do that here, which is why we've got the Flash Fire for the Arcanine. We are Terra Normal Flash Fire, and this is mainly so that Cerulege kind of gets soft checked by the Arcanine, and that a Terra Normal Flash Fire, Cerulege is just not able to hit me. It's also with the Assault Vest, Zoroark is doing very little damage into me. And with me being physical, like, I'm not going to get debuffed from a Snarl Zoroark either, so it's very good at taking those special hits from the team and threatening out a reasonable damage. Like, it's like 70% with a Flare Blitz into some mons. It doesn't get the Oko on a bulky King Gambit, which I expect, but like, it's okay. And Extreme Speed obviously is very good for like inside the Trick Room, being able to hit things and pick things up. Not amazing obviously with a Zoroark being around, you just don't know whether it's safe to hit it or not, but like intuitively I might be able to predict where the Zoroark is if I pay attention to things like abilities, speed orders and stuff like that. We've got the Komo which you can see on screen. That is bulk up, body press, throat chop, poison jab. I need the poison jab in order to hit Mon like Hatterene and just fairy terrors in general. It's never getting an Oko. It's more of a two-shot. We've got the overcoat ability because a Spore Breloom is still quite threatening, and I don't always want to be running Rillaboom. We got the bulk up for setup and Will-O-Wisp, not Will-O-Wisp, and Terrifier because of it's a good fairy neutral. It's able to take a lot of the special hits from them, like Psychic and stuff, especially with the leftovers recovery and grassy terrain cover, grassy surge, grassy terrain recovery. Like I'm able to take like 2 hits from Psychic from Hatterene when I Terrifier, and a lot of their other special mons. Hit reduce damage as well because of that. We've got the bulk up set to try and do the most with body press and the 2 coverage moves, which are to hit the ghosts and the fairy types. Throat chop's obviously also good into like breaking the sound moves like hyper voice from Zoroark and that, which is useful. And like Como could have been like soundproof, it could have been bulletproof, and that I did look at like a Terra normal bulletproof set or a Terra dark soundproof set, but like ultimately I felt like I get more out of running leftovers with the overcoat than I do with running any of those 2 abilities with safety goggles basically. And then we've got Toucannon. First appearance on the team for Toucannon. Gunk shot from this Toucannon with sheer force should be enough to Oko most Hatterene builds, and I'm not gonna lightly expect that. So I might be able to get away with that because otherwise I don't really have the best ways to stop Trick Room. It's also nice to be able to like pivot out into like some of my bulkier mons like Arcanine and Rillaboom with a U-turn. Terrafly and Brave Bird just kind of hits them pretty hard as well across the team, and like Choice Scarf is such that I outspeed their fastest mon, which is their Superior. So, and then we just added Brick Break so that we've got something to hit a King Gambit with if they haven't terrored. So yeah, that's the team. They should be able to live hits. They should be able to 2-hit things. I will say Power Spot does throw off a few calcs, and items and stuff will throw off some damage calcs, but I should be able to at least figure them out, so hopefully. Anyway, that's a very long introduction to the team. Lot to think about, and I'll see you guys in the match. Alright, here we are. Up against Dave. I don't even know what my own battle rules are. Official rules 1, I think. He's given me his Terra types. Kind of annoying actually that he's got a couple ground terrors because I have a couple fire terrors, but I do have a few flying terrors, so that's not too. It kind of evens out. He's got Superior, which is Terra ground. Sounds very similar to the Smogon Paste, so Rillaboom's still pretty okay into that. The Volbeat's Terra flying, which is peculiar. Cerulege is Terra Ghost. It gives it extra damage, but that also means that it's going to be a bit more walled by like Arcanine. Stony J is Terra Ghost. I understand that. Stop it. It can't be faked out. Can't be hit by fighting moves. King Gambit is Terra Fairy, so at least it's not. It's still a resisted hit from my fighting coverage, but it's not completely worthless. It's not whiffed, but kind of sad about that. And then the Zoroark is Terra Ground as well, which is a little bit tricky for my Jolteon if I don't go for Terra. But it kind of helps out my Rillaboom, and I've not really brought much grass coverage, so yeah, that's the team anyway. We are playing today on March 1st, which is known as St. David's Day for us in Wales, the patron saint of Wales. So, and it's kind of fitting that we are playing together again. Me and Dave originally played one of our first games on St. David's Day. So it's kind of funny, and that was about 3 years ago. Anyway, good luck, have fun. So yeah, Ground Serp, Flying Volbeat, Ground Zorro, Ghost, and Fairy King Gambit. He doesn't have any fake outs with him either. Didn't bring me in Shell, which is cool. Didn't bring the Breloom. I feel like he's going to go for the Tailwind lead, but I just don't know what he does with that. I definitely want the Arcanine at some point. think we bring you, maybe force a terror on the King Gambit. The 2 cannons, useful? I kind of like the Real Boom. I like the Arcanine. And then, if they get the Terror grounds up, it's kind of frustrating, but I kind of like having a Protect, and whether that's Jolteon or Tink is a little bit trickier. The Gigaton Hammer could be really good for the King Gambit. Gigaton actually hits a few of them. Knockoff hits the Ceruledge. Fairy coverage isn't amazing, but Electric, it could be Terra Flying. And the Jolteon without speed, but yeah, I'll go with the Jolteon. Oh god, I'm already dry mouthed, and I don't have a drink to hand. That's upsetting. Of course, Booster Blue and Blue Stone. Okay. No, oh fucking hell, man. Mirror Herb, okay. Alright, buddy. Isn't this a fun set? Alright. I don't know where Zoroark is, if it is anywhere. So, let's just go for this. Yeah, he gets the Tailwind up. I think that's just going to be a decently strong Stony. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, that got the kill. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect that. Okay, okay. We get some recovery, which is nice. We get the double recovery for Chief. And the Hyper Voice, now you know that the Zoroark is going to be, it's Mirror Herb, so we know it's not going to be doing any crazy, like, Sash or Throat Spray stuff. Which is nice. So we know that the Zoroark is Terra Ground. And this is the real Stony J. Could be Terra Ghost here. I feel like just going for the Throat Chop into you is the right play. And just so I don't whiff anything, I think Grassy Glide is the best thing into this thing. Like, I don't think it's going to be doing enough damage there. But like, Hyper Voice isn't going to be killing either Mon. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't flinch, just don't flinch. Okay, good. We got the Throat Chop off. That kills. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure that would kill or not with a +1 defense. And if it didn't, then at least we had the Hyper Voice blocked off. Okay. This should bring us back to half health. Yeah, just shy, just shy. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to bring Jolteon out. Although I'm kind of curious if Terra Normal Extreme Speed gets the KO on the Sojourner or not. This just should be set. Oh, okay, King Gambit. Yeah. Difficult. I think I'm okay on Chief, which means I kind of want to get rid of this Stony J. I think a +1 attack should be enough. I'm going to just do that and Detect, so I don't take the chip. I think he's still got 2 turns of Tailwind. Yeah, so I think this is my best play. I am +1 defense. He's got a Terra. I think he Terra Fairies in this position. Yeah. Just gotta break through the rock slide turns on Com. Oh, I tell you what could be bad is if he goes for a Terra Terra Blast. No, he just goes for the sword stance. Okay, I just come on, break. Don't get flinched. Good. Doesn't kill. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah. This will kill. I should have gone for the Thunder Wave. I was so close to doing that there. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Ooh. I really need this Stonehenge gone. Okay. Terra normal time. We're gonna go for the poison jab. It's not very effective, but if it doesn't pick up the KO, then it does something, doesn't it? I don't think this kills. I don't think it kills, but I need to remove it. At least it goes before the Sucker Punch, so. I should have Thunder Wave with the Jolteon, but I thought you'd go for something else there, honestly. Just not enough, yeah. Okay, that's some damage, Okay, that is Scarf then. Oh, double miss. It missed the one I wanted it to miss, which was that thing. Nah, it's not worth it. I should have bulked up. Fucking hell. I get leftovers turns. I get leftovers though, so. It's just helping me out at this point. Not a lot of damage, but it just stops the Sucker Punches. Yeah, this should be okay. Oh, poison? Is he Lumberry? Yeah. Okay, glad to know. Glad to know. Kowtow? Not enough. Not enough. So getting that +1 defense off at the start with Com was very good. And it's Sucker Punch, Iron Head, Sword. No, it's not. It's dark moves only. It's Sucker Punch, Kowtow, Protect, and Sword Stance. Very good, very good. Okay. Well, we win game 1. Let's go for game 2. Okay. That means Tink is looking better into the King Gambit specifically because it resists. And the Gigaton Hammer would do more for me. And the Jolteon wasn't great with the Bring Stone Journey. But I thought Tink is good into it, so. Okay. Do they bring the Tailwind on lead again? Com did really well. I actually was really happy with Com. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. Give me that Grassy Glide in the back. Gives me double priority in the back this way. We didn't have Terra Blast, which is nice. The Zoroark isn't boosting, so it's my Kommo-o is actually doing okay. The Volbeat is a little bit worrisome. Obviously, I don't know what other moves it's got. It wasn't Focus Sash, so I'm expecting it to be Covert Cloak. Yeah, okay. Not ideal, not ideal. Could really do with a boost up here, but I'm just going to go for attack. I'm worried about it going for a taunt or something on the Volbeat side. Is he going for a Terra Ground or Terra Ghost here? Okay, so it is Terra Ledge. So he's going for a Ghost move. Oh, Fling? Weakness policy, weak armor. Oh dear. I don't know if I live this. Oh. Oh, I do. Damn, go Kommo-o with its massive amounts of bulk. Let's go. That could have gone really badly. Bulky Com is bulky. Wow. It pays off to be defense plus defense nature. And that's a big thing off the board because that gets rid of the Fire Mon for both Rillaboom and Tinkerton in the back, which is really nice. And his Terra. Oh, Zoroark was in the back. He didn't even... Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. What could he have in the back? I suppose he could have King Gambit. Not really in a position to do anything but just attack here. So I guess that's what I'll do. It's a bit of a weird position with Com. Yeah, I thought I'd survive that turn, but... Oh, I think I should have protected Com a bit better there, actually, think about it. Swapping in Tink would have been the right play. There's still ways I can get him out, back in and out. I think I do swap it, though. Because I think I can ignore that and go for that. And then on this side I can swap in Tink and have Com for when the Trick Room, when the Tailwind ends. And then have some Grassy Terrain and Leftovers recovery. I might be able to survive a Sucker Punch. He's used his Terror. I'll be able to use Rillaboom actually. Maybe I should have targeted down the Volbeat. Because a Rillaboom can take this thing with Terror, Stellar, Low Kick, or just Low Kick in general. Because Sucker Punch plus Flare Blitz might have been... I know I should live a Sucker Punch, but like, might not be the best play here. Oh, is that Pounce? Lowering my attack? Speed, okay. Kowtow Cleave, yeah. Tink takes that. Tink takes that. Oh wow, yeah, no. K9 just one-shots that. Okay, so it's not even a bulky version. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the Terror. Just gonna go for the Extreme Speed and Gigaton. At this point. Yeah, it's good damage. Oh, Tail Glow. If that's got Baton Pass, holy hell. Alright, that's game. GG's. GG's. Managed to get the win this time. Some weird, weird stuff. That fling play was something else, man. I didn't expect that, and thank God that I survived. The Terror Ghost was interested to have gone for there. He was already a Ghost type. I don't know really why he would go for that, because he doesn't resist anything, and he didn't go for the Ghost move. I actually think if he'd gone for like a Poltergeist or something, that probably does more damage into me than the Psycho Cut with the Ghost, the double stab. So, and the higher base power move. And that could have got me in range, but like I took that Psycho Cut way better than I anticipated. I didn't even see what he flung, so yeah. Anyway, we managed to win. Great, I guess. Now we've got to catch up on games and get our 5th game in, which is going to be slightly extended, slightly delayed, with Brian. So yeah, thank you, Dr. Dave, for the quick turnaround, for filling in for Michael, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your season playing out those games. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.